Today we're going to be looking at one of our favorite box jump variations and hopefully something that you're not familiar with, rotational box jumps. Stay tuned. Before we dive into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. We are this close to 10,000 subscribers and we'd love to have you on board. Whether you're an athlete or a coach, we have something for you on the weekly.
So I've been getting a handful of requests on some more exercises to add into your arsenal for jump training, and I've been playing around with some box jump variations that I like to help supplement the normal load that you have for box jumping. So let's take a look here. We're actually going to perform a seated box jump variation that helps to elicit a little bit more of the stimulus you would get through a 2-foot full approach. So we all know that with 2-foot full approach, as we come to a takeoff position, more often than not, we're not hitting that takeoff position with parallel feet, meaning our plant foot and block foot are not quite parallel. They're usually open, or hips are open to the target we're jumping toward. In volleyball, it's important that we have hips open so that we can apply a little bit more rotational force through our attack and through our swing. And through a normal jump attempt, the plant and block on a little bit more of an open angle gives that block foot some more surface area to apply a harder braking mechanism to the floor, which helps us travel vertically a little faster. So I thought, hey, how come we're not training our box jumps in a similar fashion? We do a seated box jump to help with relative power output and power from a momentumless state here. So what I've done is I've angled the box just slightly to an angle that is a little bit more indicative of my takeoff angle, where we have our plant leg, my right leg in the back, and my block foot out in front. And what I'm going to do from this position is nice and tall. I'm going to drive from the box to the landing through a little bit of rotational force, and what this helps to put some of this same type of into our joints, so that when we approach a jump, our body is used to amortizing power in these shapes here. So we're nice and tall. Again, we want to make sure our feet are appropriate. We don't want to have too far in front. We want to have that nice, like just outside a hip width position from here. Nice and tall, big breath in, arms can come back, exhale, and up to the box. Good, we can go again. Sorry, that was my first jump in about an hour. I probably should have warmed up for this, but you know, that's just how it is. Nice and tall here, and you're gonna apply force, and we're gonna get some rotation out of the bottom, and then up to our box. Big breath, up to our box. So play around with this variation. This is something that I wouldn't say replaces a seated box jump square to a target, because again, we wanna make sure that strength and conditioning wise, we aren't over biasing one side, because when it comes down to the reps of your jump, you're going to get a lot of loading to one side. But this is a good supplementary exercise, a good variation of box jumping that you can add to your arsenal. I'll put some sets and reps below in the video. And as always, thank you. See you in the next one.
We hope you found those useful. Thanks again for tuning in today. If you haven't already, don't forget, before you leave, hit that subscribe button, join Team PPA, and we'll see you in the next one.